One of the most frequent questions that I'm asked oftentimes is, Tom, what's your favorite bow hunting destination, your favorite animal to bow hunt for? And people are oftentimes surprised with my answer. Now, let me make it clear. My favorite thing to do is to hunt whitetail deer on my own farm here in Michigan. But as far as an exotic hunt or something out of the ordinary, my preference is hunting black bear, which, again, surprises a lot of people. They think I'll say, hunting bugling elk or caribou or moose or something more exotic like that, because I've had the good fortune to bow hunt in some fantastic venues from, Alaska to Africa to New Zealand to Europe. I've been very blessed, had a lot of opportunities. But when it comes down to it, if I could pick one species other than whitetail deer at home, it's got to be hunting black bear. First of all, it's almost like, a vacation when you go black bear hunting. It's not physically hard. Oftentimes you can sleep in, depending, as we'll talk about later, what's going on in camp. There's fishing to be had. It's just a really laid-back atmosphere with a lot of fun. Staying up late at night, the campfires, all that good stuff. Plus, if you book a good hunt, choose a good guide, you're going to see a lot of bears. And they're so entertaining to watch. You're in a tree stand or a blind, you're in a baited situation, bears are coming and going, they're wrestling, you watch bears interact with each other. And there's always that little nagging thought in the back of your head about, this animal could kill you if you wanted to. There is that element of danger. I've been around bears for 50 years, been hunting them for 50 years, and I've had a couple interesting encounters, but I never really felt like I was in danger. But again, it adds that little element to the hunt itself. So those are just a few reasons, besides the fact that bears are so entertaining to watch. I've had the good fortune to bear hunt with a lot of good outfitters and people. But I have to say there's one individual who stands out amongst all of them, and that's got to be Rob Nye, or as I fondly call him, Rob Nye, the bear guy. Rob is probably one of the funniest individuals I've ever hunted with as far as an outfitter. He keeps the whole camp in stitches. He's a hilarious guy to be with. That's part of the reason I go to his camp every year, because I know it's going to be a great time. And the fact that Rob is what I like to call, he's a producer. And when I say producer, it's a slang term I use for different outfitters. He's going to produce for you. If you hunt with this guy, he's going to produce for you. And Rob is definitely a producer when it comes to bears. He has some really different techniques when it comes to bear hunting. And I don't want to give any of his trade secrets away, because I want to hunt with Rob again in the future. So I don't want to give these away. But if you hunt with him, you'll get to see some of the techniques he uses to attract these bears from long distances, hold bears on these baits, and bring in the big skulls, the big bears. So those are just part of the reasons that I head to Saskatchewan every year to hunt with Rob Nye, the bear guy.